Welcome to United Nations Global Compact Leader Summit 2024. Moving forward faster with responsibility. As Martin Luther King Jr. said that just seeing the problems and not taking actions and remain silent is worse.
And in that work, three key themes emerged. Transparency, I think the need for more harmonization, more data, more transparency in the marketplace. Risk return, how do we balance that? Is impact a part of risk return, and how can we make that happen? And then finally, how do we continue to integrate sustainability into corporations, into business models, into finance? I was so pleased yesterday we had...
is enormous. However, we need to clear the path. That means improving transparency, managing risks better, and truly integrating sustainability into how the business is operating. You would have heard about the report that you can download now, which covers those three important themes. At the JSE, we are pushing very hard on all of these fronts because we know that clear standards and reliable data build trust, and trust attracts investment. Let's also talk about innovation. Tools like sustainability-linked bonds, blended finance models are all game changers. They could scale up to $30 trillion over the next decade, driving massive investments into sustainable projects. But this will only happen if we create the right environment with the right incentives. In short, achieving the SDGs is going to take teamwork across sectors, borders, and industries. The JSE is very much all in, as I'm sure all of you are, and I believe that working together, we can make the systemic changes to create a more equitable, resilient, and sustainable world.
You can join me. We had a conversation, Maher, this morning saying, is it going to be a conversation? I said yes, because I think that's the best way to engage everyone here today and to really get into the topic. So please sit anywhere. Great. So first, I'd just like you to introduce yourself.
My name is Maher Al-Hafar. I'm the CFO of Cemex. It's one of the largest building materials products and solutions in the world. We're the biggest in the Americas. We have a very big footprint in Europe and, of course, in Latin America.
Fabulous.
Good. Good morning. My name is Jacob Granit. I'm the Director General for the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency. So it's a government agency since 1960, has worked to support and improve livelihoods for people living in poverty and under oppression. So that's the mission of our agency.
Fantastic. And I'm so glad that you're here today because I think a lot of what we heard from the report and just our work in general is the importance of bringing public and private players together. I think there were two reports that we worked on, one on policy.
We can work with the corporates and the companies with support from our other agencies, so we can really build that puzzle together. But these are large-scale operations, take time. Private sector is typically also a bit restless, they don't have a transaction. So it takes time, and so let's see how we can build this larger scale.
That I think will definitely highlight what has worked and what hasn't worked. And then the hope is we can take that forward through a consultation process with industry over the next 12 months and come up with some guidelines around best case policy.
United Nations Global Compact 2024 Leader Summit, Forward Faster. Such a wonderful event. Leaders, diplomats, business leaders around the world. Such a colorful event. Lunchtime, a little break. We are also focusing on sustainable finance, innovations, climate. Araki. Wow. Wonderful. than the food.